Yeah, the hit VOD button. Perfect.
Yup. So hello everyone. Today we are streaming a pretty solid game. It is Johnny Pastrami of Lunch Meat fame and Dutch, a King Black Bolt enjoyer. I think both are
Uh,
fair descriptions.
Yeah, Dutch is also currently on a path of trying to show the path of Hydra. His long-held belief that if you go maximum models of Hydra and go on World Dom Watch, you can win all the games.
And joining me on commentary today is Brady. How are you today?
Hello, happy to be here. First-time listener, first-time caller. Glad to be part of this adventure.
Same. Like we are on a pretty big tear of getting to stream all of these team tournament games.
Almost too much content to fathom. I need to have the triple Twitch setup just to watch all these simultaneous things going on.
Yeah, like 3 games tonight is a lot. So, uh,
For sure.
if you wanted MCP, you have your money's worth.
Yeah, and now we have our handy new mcp-vods.com website from Nate for
Yep.
all your logged game needs.
Like if you want to catch one of these games live on the replay, you'll be able to catch the replays on MCP VOD. That's a really cool thing to add to the available resources out there.
It's so good. We don't have to dig through random playlists anymore. Like, I hope this game got streamed.
Yep. And also being able to search by event is really cool. So if you want to follow through, oh, I wonder what happened at this event, and just stream the games. Looks like we're going for 19 threats. Deadline and senators were the relevant scenario here. With Dutch having prio. So we can look at the team. So we're seeing Johnny run a um, pretty normal um, CS list. We have dual leadership with Kingpin and Shadowlands Daredevil with a Mephisto and Loki. Picks. On the other side, we have hidden behind the blue veil, Hydra. So Dutch's list, it is Hydra, mostly led by Strucker or Red Skull. The aim is to go as wide as possible and dominate the world.
Yeah. So Johnny, I know Johnny pretty well, and he's been really loving the Shadowlands Daredevil list of basically any number but 18. He likes to play what I think might come out here is he calls it the Unholy Trinity of at least a core of Shadowland Daredevil, Loki 2, and Mephisto.
Yeah.
And then after that, Mummy pops out at 17, and at 19, Bullseye is likely to make an appearance. So I think that's a decent chance of what is going to be showing up here.
Yeah, that's probably what I would expect as well. The Shadowlands Mephisto list was pretty popular locally for us. We had a couple players pick it up, including myself. It is a very, very strong list. I think here, especially with access to deadline and senators, with so many extracts and available additional damage from the secures, I think Johnny's not too disappointed with the choices, and Dutch running super wide will have to be careful to not get out attritioned.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good bit tough for Dutch because I can definitely see Mephisto can just probably bounce around this map, gets a whole bunch of attacks, a bunch of rerolls, and there's probably by round 3 there's gonna be at least 4 senators on the floor at any given point because everybody's just gonna just keep killing each other. I think.
Yeah, and I think there's a pretty big incentive to drop them if you're getting pinged by the deadline tokens.
Hmm.
Just because there's going to be so many, and you can try to deny the rerolls. Um, and here you're not too mad either if you're Johnny, just because you can drop them and still have the opposing character contest them for your rerolls. So looks like
Oh, this is way different than I thought it's gonna be.
yeah, we are seeing a very tall into very wide setups here. So we're gonna go over Johnny's first because it is a lot simpler. We have Shadowlands Daredevil, Mephisto, Abomination, and Loki, with No Mercy All According to Plan, Brace, Cruelty, and Sacrifice, so I think no surprises there.
Mhm.
Going up against his 4-wide is Dutch's 7-wide list.
2, 3, 4,
Uh,
5, 6. Yes, this is 7.
with Baron Strucker, Baron Zemo, Arnim Zola, Bob, Weapon X the Man, X-23, and Bullseye. With for his tactics cards, Brace for Impact, Scientific Method, Instant Recovery, I Am a Baron After All, and World Domination. I
World
think,
Domination Watch.
yeah, definitely here for it. And I think with 7 bodies on the board, uh, Dutch is set up for success here if he wants to dominate the world.
Oh, 1,000%. Oh, this is gonna be funny. So for Johnny, since he's 4 to 7, he almost needs to daze 4 models around essentially to that'll make him lose prile, but he needs to remove these bodies ASAP, or else he might just get overloaded with what's it like what 3 charge models essentially, and then a bunch of various guns.
Yeah, Dutch here is really set up to throw a shit ton of dice. And we all know what 4-die attack can do. Like, you get grunted, it's something we've all come to expect from
Hmm.
the little chumps, and here we have a lot of them.
A favorite of Dutch I know he likes to try and play is the scientific method with Arnim Zola, and his favorite method person is Weapon X the Man for some goofy dice
Ooh.
boosting.
Yeah, I really
So
like it. Bumping his defense up to 5-4-5. Even if you lose the
yes.
defense because of the because you're contesting secures, it still bumps you down to 4-3-4, which is really
Hmm.
good on a model with Healing Factor 3. So I like it.
It also gives him a new attack of a mystic attack on 6 dice, but that can also be boosted if a healthy Weapon X is on a secure to crank it up +2 to 8.
That's a really, really scary attack. And besides
On,
this charge, he doesn't spend power super well, so it's a very accessible attack.
yeah, and then he'll be damn near impossible to kill with healing factor 3 if he's isn't a one-shotted.
That's true. And also, he has access to charge, so like with 3 power, he can charge and just do ESP leakage, which can be a lot scary. It can be very scary. So here, so far, we're seeing Bullseye and Zola deployed roughly in the middle, with opposite of Zola, Abomination contesting Johnny's detonation console.
Yeah.
We see Shadowlands Daredevil being deployed right across the most northern senator and the ninjas across the most southern point. Weapon X going across Shadowlands Daredevil, kind of. Oh, nudge towards the middle a
Just
little more.
just about, yeah.
For the people in chat, can you hear both Brady and I correctly? Like, is the sound okay? Perfect.
Yeah, Nasty
Oh,
confirms. Awesome. Thank you, Nasty.
nice. Yeah, I think going wide can give you a lot of pity trigger, but it also requires a lot of power from Loki to do all those triggers.
Hmm.
Um, so it's something he might just run out of, like be out of power to not ping for pity. And Dutch still has 3 models with healing factor, so like there's definitely a diminishing return here.
On top of the Strucker leadership to maybe do damage, give a condition, or no, just give a condition, heal 1 off of it. So pseudo healing factor 1 for everybody
Yeah,
in a way.
that's true. And I think here with the amount of like ping and passive damage that Mephisto list can do, I think Dutch has at least like with the list he um, brought the right tools to try and fight Johnny's criminals.
Yeah, I think Dutch is in a pretty decent spot to just out attrition with enough bodies. unless a lot of dice go well for Johnny of Mephisto getting like sick 5-man beams constantly in the game or something, which hopefully Dutch doesn't set up for him.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna have to be careful about that. I think both players have a kind of similar game plan here of just throwing an absurd amount of dice. One through volume of models and the other through volumes of action and effects.
Yep.
So I expect we're going to see a pretty bloody game here.
Oh, 100%.
Even though there's like 10 VPs on the board, I expect a lot of dead models by the end of this game.
John's gonna have his pick of the litter of which of the 7 models he's gonna daze to no mercy off of, and I hope that's gonna. According to plan, might just be a dead card since I don't know if Johnny can functionally kill
Lose,
3
right?
or 4 models in a round to then plan the next round.
That's true. It's probably a dead card here. And does Johnny even have a throw in his list?
A-bomb with a building throw and a spender gives him a couple throws.
Oh, I meant if against Dutch. Like, does Dutch even
Dutch.
have a single throw?
Bob self throw from Rocket.
All right,
End of list.
So we're potentially looking at 2 dead cards for Johnny.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what he's pointing on his board. Like, No Mercy is going to be very zittable off, but you're playing kind of functionally 2 cards down. Oh, good call from Smart Alec in the chat. Radiation Zone might be very good here. Even though it might also fuel Strucker's leadership.
I'm gonna laugh if Johnny radiation zones to give out a bunch of poisons, and then Dutch just gives it back to somebody else.
There's only 2 models in Johnny's list that can be poisoned.
Oh,
both...
yeah, Mephisto's immune.
Yeah.
So it's just Loki and Shadow. Okay.
And the grunts, if they're out there.
Oh, true. If they do survive the attack to be given poison back.
So here we have Bullseye moving behind the size 3 silo and picking up his Senator. Yeah, Johnny passes, which is something I think we'll see a lot of this game.
It's just to make sure he doesn't actually overpass to give up Prio since he has a 5 models, 4 activations worth.
Well, he also has access to all according to plan, right? So
oh, true.
If he drops the ball by accident, he could just steal Prio back. So here, Bob hanging out on the back demolition console. I expect Johnny to pass again. Can he? No, they're tied for activations now,
1,
so
2, 3,
he would
4,
have to go.
5. He doesn't. He has 1 more. 5 models left to Johnny's 4.
Johnny has the grunt, so he technically has 5 models to go currently.
Oh, yep, you're right.
So yeah, he cannot pass himself into losing Prio. Not with the current board state.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's looking for line of sight here on Loki into Bullseye. Maybe get the place or a clutch daze.
I think he gets it, and yeah, walk punch, do damage, however much that feels good for him to do, and then horde up
Abomination.
Yeah,
that would
to get a better walk punch.
That would be my guess as well. Like, you move, try to get some chip damage in, pick up the Senator, forward A-bomb, and you're kind of in a good place. Yeah, I think that's what he's eyeing with the range 4 here.
Something I thought might be funny is if instead of Zola in the middle like that, it'd be Zemo with a small base double long move. Can barely pixel perfect get you to the back D shape
of
detonation console. If Dutch was so bold to try and get a very early world domination.
I think here the terrain might screw you over. Like, it's like really in
Those crates
front.
might be in the way. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, looks like we are maybe seeing a Shadowlands Daredevil activation.
Like walk, grab, pass it back to one of the homies.
I don't think you want to pass it back to the homies just because then, like, they move once and they're kind of stuck, right?
Yeah.
And without mummy or, like, additional synergy, I feel like limiting your low key to a single move. Like, maybe you want to save him the one power to, like, make sure you can pity and teleport Abomination. That's probably the edge case I see.
This kind of feels fine since I don't think Dutch has any way to actually threaten the ninjas because he doesn't.
Yeah.
Outside of playing I'm a Baron round 1. Oh, never mind. He just passed it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you, like, just kind of make sure your low-key keeps his early power. So, like, even if you whiff into Bullseye, you still get to teleport Abomination and
Mm-hmm.
quote-unquote pick up the Senator.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think Johnny has a good squad for this map. Like, all of his models have built-in additional mobility. Loki would go fourth, Abomination with the Spender, Mephisto with Displace, Shadowlands Daredevil with the Bannon Hook, and Dutch just has enough models. Looks like we are seeing X-23 pick up the Central Senator for on Dutch's side.
Cool.
Yeah. So now
Yeah,
that
just a bunker of friends. Nothing crazy.
yep. Now that Johnny's back to 3 model, he has access to another pass now that his grunts have gone.
Correct.
So here, do you elect to pass or do you start going in?
I think you still pass because you don't want to try and get any kind of weird.
Nope. Looks like we are seeing
Oh,
Loki. Ooh, maybe teleport Mephisto forward. Yeah, I don't hate it just because like Mephisto has already such a good range band that like you're likely to have a really interesting amount of targets. So, is it going to be Abomination or Mephisto? Which one do you think he should go
I think
for?
it'll be a bomb because Mephisto can pretty easily. Ah, never mind. I'm wrong again.
Well, I think
I
here,
tried.
I think here, like, if you're Johnny, you probably want to try to leverage your Mephisto as best you can, and if you can build 2 tokens round 1, you're like in a very good spot.
Mm-hmm.
So like here you get to move, you get to do How Can I Be of Service, and do Infernal Bargain again. So like you can start the next round with 4 power and 3 tokens, and I think that's a very good place to be. Looks like Loki is going into Bullseye. Bullseye is blocking that attack so far, unless he's rolling
Any
additional skulls.
skulls? No skulls.
Nope. Johnny gets his reroll. He has cover as well, so like that's a very blocked attack. But
Oh, he got the bamboozle trigger.
yep, does get the trigger on the reroll, so it advances Bullseye and roots him, not taking any damage.
Oh, true, because yeah, cover makes 3. Yep.
Unless Dutch chooses not to apply cover for some reason, it would be in his right. So it looks like
He could make the advance kind of feed into Mephisto. Just walk him if there's room into range 3. But I think that
I think
silo going around it is too tough.
yeah, I think it's really hard, and like that's probably what he's eyeing and trying to do. But like I don't think it's gonna be within 3 of Mephisto. So final position. I think Dutch is gonna check. Yeah, it is out.
Yep.
What
Could be range for
trying?
a bomb to walk gainer him.
Yeah, that would definitely be something he could do, and like even if looks like we are having a Baron after all,
Oh. Which-
so move charge Loki, I guess.
Oh, he can charge, get on point. If he builds any damage or takes any damage from skulls, he can touch the deadline.
And poke Loki for an additional one. Yeah, I like this. It's
Yeah.
pretty aggressive, but I think if you can get rid of Loki kind of early, it eases a lot of the pressure Johnny has on the board.
Well, because plus with all these bodies, I think Dutch looks like he should be able to score uh probably six
Ooh,
points this round to maybe.
very scary first hit coming from Zemo here. 4 with 2 crits.
Ooh.
One of them converting. Loki showing just a 1 block. That might be 5 damage coming in. It is 5 damage coming in on Loki with the bleed. Not something you like to see if you're Johnny here.
Ooh, Jesus, 6-1, no skulls,
Yeah, that is.
and then a deadline touch.
Yep, like it's really free at this point. I think you take it and just expect. Yep. Oh, he takes the damage. Interesting. Well, he does have Prio, so he'll be able to activate Loki first next round.
Yeah, he could.
With the amount of bodies on the board, that Spender might be very juicy this game.
Yeah, he could very easily probably walk and Spender. I would think
4
almost the entirety of the team. Yeah, at least four
for
models, if
bottles.
not, or like 5 or 6 if Weapon X and Zola stay a little tethered for possible scientific method
Yep.
shenanigans.
Ooh, eyeing a very aggressive line here, trying to get line of sight on Loki. I don't think he has it. That's a pretty big size 3, denying him the line of sight. Alright, so
That's a
for...
rough start from
Yeah,
for
definitely
Johnny.
for Johnny. But it does set Dutch up very well for a potential world domination mid-game.
Hmm.
So here, yeah, I don't dislike Strucker just moving towards the deadline, picking up the point, standing there like he's scoring 2 VP, he's not too threatened by Mephisto. You're likely to get a couple damage in, but you have access to instant recovery if ever, um, and you have your healing factor innately.
Yeah, seems like a good start.
Yep. So moving
Because
to the
once
deadline,
Strucker plants his feet, he's in heaven.
yeah. Like the two strategic genius bubbles from both Strucker and Zemo on opposite side of the board, I think is gonna pay up for Dutch here. Pay off for Dutch, yeah. So here, do you go with Mephisto or A-Bomb? I think you go with Mephisto last, right? Trying to leverage and just like have the best activation he can round 1.
I
Well,
think so. I think A Bomb could walk, make Gainer either range 2 or range 3 somebody in the middle. But man, he's getting a lot of secures just because he has to go get those extracts.
so to answer your question, Nasty, no, Strucker's not immune to Incinerate, so he can burn.
He's very much like Pyro. He plays with fire, is burned by fire.
Yeah, good call. Proxy making, like, having close to no displacement makes Strucker actually surprisingly good. Like, if he can shoot twice every round and be arrogant, I think he's in a very good spot.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, his only displacement really is A-Bomb doing a couple of attacks and then Loki hitting a pretty tough crit wild trigger on the builder or that Spender doing damage.
Yeah, which is fine, but, like, not incredible. And I think with a list as wide as Dutch, I think it's going to be hard for him to control everyone. Yeah, for sure. I think like the best way to control a model is to kill a model.
That is that is the Johnny special.
I don't dislike having Mephisto move, pick up the Senator. Oh, then can you use how can I
He
be a
can
service?
he
No
can
cost.
gainer. You can walk, get a senator, do the gainer to get a power, and then how can you have service on 2 to teleport to say Zemo, just to be on a secure?
Yeah. Or even can do it on Strucker. Yeah. Or you can, oh, if you're within 2 of Bullseye here, you can just Termination Clause. Gain a token. Oh, we are seeing a, if it's 3, it looks like it's a gainer.
Ooh,
Very
just
soft hits. He gets to reroll.
uh,
Sorry.
Bullseye won't take any damage.
Termination Clause is the spender, not Infernal Bargain. That's my mistake.
Yeah, it's a lot of deal name things and devil based names of things, just rolling dice. So it's hard to keep track of all of them.
There's a lot of line of text on Mephisto. Which is fitting, like he's a very wordy character.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, looks like he is using How Can I Be a Service into Strucker, so he gets to place and do the Mystic attack.
Makes sense.
Hey, if you got a gimmick and it works, you gotta stick to it.
Yeah.
Another... Yeah, looks like he's placing...
Yeah, some careful positioning needed to make sure, yep, that Zola can't just get a round 1 scientific method off. Or
Yeah.
just get a hit to maybe give you... giving stun onto Mephisto would be terrible.
Yes, it would definitely be very bad. This attack can only deal 1 damage, so Mephisto's gonna gain his additional deal token. Probably call it a day. Yep.
Yeah.
Because Scientific Method is range 3, I think he can just do it, right? Like, you walk, you punch, and then you can already Scientific Method Weapon X.
Yep. And then he takes 2 damage, healing factor's 3, so he just is fine after just walking probably to the deadline next to Mephisto.
I don't think you walk directly to the deadline. Like, I don't think you want to stand on the point and, like, lose defense dice for free, even though it might be a VP. Looks like it's blocked, but you still gain 2 power. Was there a crit? No, you still gain the 1 power because it's a gainer.
Yeah.
Looks like he is not opting to play Scientific Method.
So it is a active card. It doesn't need to be on
Yeah, on
Zola's activation. So he could just hold it.
That's true. I think it really depends on what model he wants to play it on.
Yeah.
Looks like
Just not far enough.
out of 3, but I still think doing a gainer here might be worth it.
Throw the rock at somebody, maybe Baron Strucker, pick up that size 3, chunk it at
Someone.
Bullseye?
I think if you're attacking Bullseye, it's probably not where you're gonna throw it. Ooh,
Oh, another soft
Stone
hit.
Whiff. At least the reroll may convert. Oh, looks like Johnny's opting not to do it, probably just to get the throw and not give Bullseye power.
Oh,
wow.
Bullseye just won't go down.
Oh yeah,
So
nasty for Weapon X the man. Whenever he's standing on a secure, he gets to add 2 dice to his attack rolls and lose a defense die to, and lose a defense dice. Yeah, looks like Scientific Method is played. Double walking on the point, probably to score it, even though it will make him lose defense going into the next round. The other thing it lets him do is have a lot of power next round and access to exceptional healing to maybe try to negate, to not be dazed here by Mephisto.
Yeah.
No, looks like, Yeah. Heals for 2, calls it a day. And that's round 1, with Dutch scoring 6 to Johnny's 3.
Yeah, a lot of soft hits from Johnny's side. Really needs to make it up in round 2 to just take out a whole hell of a lot of people.
Yeah, I think he played like trying to leverage and maximize his attacks, but uh, wasn't fortunate enough to have them land as strongly as that Zemo strike did.
Mm-hmm.
And like here, I think if you're Johnny, you're kind of in a pickle, just because you have to go with either Mephisto or Loki, and you're at risk of losing either. So
I think Loki first, because Mephisto can at least deal into, say, A-Bomb or Shadowlands and get him into the fight.
that's true. So I think that's probably a good shout, because your Loki here is like not very likely to survive anything. Like Bullseye could just throw a knife and get him.
As bold as I want this to be, if John just walks in the middle and gets like a 6-man spender off, I don't think that's the right call.
Honestly, it might be. You get everyone except Zemo.
You do everybody except Zemo and Bullseye last, just to make sure you don't accidentally kill yourself in the middle of your spender.
Yes. And Dutch doesn't have access to sacrifice, so like you can just resolve it how you want.
Yeah, and outside of Zola, Zemo, and Scientific Method Weapon X, there's a lot of low to average Mystic defense dice on Dutch's side.
It makes them advance short. Nasty. It's a short walk.
Oh yeah, on crit wild builder, yeah.
On the spender as well.
Oh, the spender, just yeah, on damage, walk short.
Ooh, looks like we're seeing a builder. I think here it might screw you if you're Johnny. If you don't get Bullseye, it might be very rough. Looks like he's blocking 1 so far from... Yeah, so that's not going to be enough. You get him. From the cover. Just for good measure. Gets him. So that's a dazed Bullseye. Are we seeing no mercy? No.
Nah, he's just capped on power at that point.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
And here, do you shake the bleeds?
You port A-bomb somewhere, and then I guess if you're going down to bleed anyways, you could just hit Zemo and try to fish for the triggers. Maybe bunch of damage, walk him away.
That's true. Might as well.
Because then Zemo doesn't have much to do besides grab a senator and
Like, hang out. It
pretty
does.
much.
It does open up world domination.
True.
Like we have to watch for it, because like with A-Bomb so forward, Shadowlands and Mephisto on the side, like Bob going to the domination console where Zemo is, and Zemo moving to the back point, is a definite option for world domination. Looks like he is attacking Zemo.
Oh my god, if Zemo
No,
doesn't die...
That's not Zemo. Not at 3 dice, right?
No, I think it's 4. I think it's Zemo.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's 4. So
So 5 to 1, take 4, pity days.
Pity
Okay, so that turns off World Dom for now.
X-23 could double walk to the back point still.
Well, the senator, she's got one.
Oh, that's true. And she does not have spender power. Right.
And I don't think she can make it around to get to the deadline in one move action.
Do you know who could go? Bob. You could Hydra tactics off 23 and double walk.
Yes. You do still need somebody to get to Zemo's point to... So yeah, Bob could go to the side. Someone needs to go to the bottom one. But that's a later Dutch problem.
Yes. She can't charge Nassie and doesn't have spender power for the additional movement.
Oh, if someone hits 23, give her 2 power, she can have like the spender to get a bit of extra movement out there.
No. I think here we are seeing, it looks like Strucker.
I saw one power off, so this is I think this is Arrogant
Arrogance.
Builder into, I want to say, Shadowlands.
Shadowland, it looks like, who is currently blocking 3/4, so that was completely blocked. Uh,
Ooh, soft hit.
it's a soft, kind of soft block, so 2 hits,
Two, 2 to 2.
blocks it again.
All right, a lot of mid-lean dice from
Yeah, I like holding
a
off
couple
the
people.
Weapon X activation here, just because he has a pretty juicy activation, and it lets you put a lot of pressure late in the round and try to keep your VP lead.
Yeah, and plus you want to get that Strucker that little bit of healing off as well.
Yeah, good points. Here, failing to deal even. Oh, looks like Mephisto is going into Weapon X the man.
Will he pay the penalty of the science method? Because currently on the point he's 4, cause, up to -1, 4 Mystic, and 3 Energy.
Yep. Uh, if we all know Mephisto for something, it is not that he pays his taxes, so I don't expect Johnny to pay for it. Like, isn't it why Loki? Oh, he is paying his taxes apparently.
Oh shit!
Uh, and it's a block.
So I think this is the Energy Gainer
Yeah.
from Johnny, because it's 1 dice from
So 3
Weapon X.
hits. Yeah. Making it 3 hits from Mephisto, not getting the incinerate.
Hmm.
Here if you take 2, do you spend for instant recovery here? Yeah, I think it looks like.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, just because it's a perfect 2, it kind of negates the attack, and even though Mephisto has additional sources of damage, like, you're that much less likely to get them.
Because yeah, now that feels tough for Johnny into Weapon X on basically a gainer, maybe the How Can I Be of Service, and a deal token to
Uh,
deal 5 more into Weapon X.
you could also throw in cruelty into the mix. Like, you do another gainer. How can I be of service? Looks like he's doing another gainer. Or how can I be of service?
If he
Um,
moves, it'll be the service.
yeah, it looks like he's doing how can I be of service into Strucker, or considering it at
Oh,
least.
because now Weapon X doesn't have any charge money
Oh,
since he
that's
spends it
true.
all to recover.
That's true. I think that's a good call from Johnny here to leave Weapon X alone now that he's like that much less likely to daze him, and he can put himself outside of charge range.
Yeah, deal off Strucker, 1 more gainer attack into
Like Bob.
I guess anybody. Yeah, Bob possibly for hopefully an easy days into No Mercy.
Yeah, I think that's probably the soundest line.
Is Johnny on something? Oh, he's on a stump.
Yeah, he's on the stump. I think he's just yeah. So how can I be of service into Strucker? Ooh, that puts him
Oh,
outside of Bob.
just shy.
So
So 6 Mystic
Mephisto.
into 3, max of 1 damage going through.
He will deal that point of damage, gain his tokens. And build into Strucker? Gain into Strucker.
Yep. 6 energy.
No. Ooh.
Just not great.
Might not even get the damage through. 2 hits. Does Dutch Slice convert? Doesn't. Takes just the 1.
There's at least a power on Mephisto to, if he gets attacked, to deal Shadowlands into the mix.
Yeah, I think it was needed because otherwise Mephisto is liable to just get to have a rocket thrown his way.
Mm-hmm. He also put himself in an interesting spot because the rocket would also hurt Strucker if he did say 1 more damage to Strucker. It would auto daze Dutch's own people.
Oh, that's true.
It hurts all people, including Bob, within range 2 of the target. So if you mess it up, you can daze yourself before the damage is dealt.
Oh, looks like we are seeing a Devil's Due into...
Oh,
oof,
nothing.
stone cold whiff. And now it puts Mephisto outside of having enough power to sack the attack. So here, do you go with like X23 to try to poke Mephisto for a good chunk, or...
I kind of like Zola just because you can try and get some conditions on him with some crit wilds, or not crit, with wilds, and he doesn't have enough money to just beat my associate anybody else.
That's true. Like, if you get the wild on a gainer, you can put it slow on Mephisto, and that's pretty brutal.
I'd hope to give him stun first, because that'll screw with the token power generation.
Oh, is that what I said?
A...
I thought I said slow instead of stun, right?
Oh yes, yes.
Perfect. Oh yeah, I meant stun.
Slow may not be a...
No, not without can I be a service, but yeah, you're really looking for the stun here. So looks like Weapon X is going into Shadowlands Daredevil. Interesting.
So he paid 1. He's doing the Mystic.
The Mystic attack. I like it.
8 Mystic into 3 with a Strucker reroll.
Yep. It's a very
and
nasty.
Skulls hurt Shadowlands.
Whoa. Huge spike. That's 7 before the Strucker reroll. That's enough to get him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just gets. We are safe.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright. Not what you want to see if you're Johnny here. No, just losing an activation when you're 4 wide is really rough. Even though like it's your least impactful
brutal.
model, it's really rough.
It's up to A-Bomb to live through 2 activations and then go.
I would probably expect a pass here from Johnny.
Yeah,
because otherwise you just get world domed. And
yeah, if X23 can make it to where Zemo is in 1 move, then Bob could just go for the world dom and score 2 VPs mid-round on top of scoring the secures just by themselves, most likely, after.
yeah. If she can't... Can Zola? No, I don't think Zola can.
I'd be so upset with myself if, when I go back to playing Hydra, I have to play Hydra and, like, recreate this.
Like, I think we're really getting closer and closer to that world domination play.
We are. Oh, Jesus. It's such a meme card, and he's actually... looks like he's in a really good spot to
pull it off again. Pass from Johnny.
Okay,
no
pass.
surprises there.
Yep.
Oh, I think X23 is going into Mephisto, which I like. I think she has probably your best quality attack, and like because he can't sack it.
A whole bunch of rerolls, 1 from Zola. Could pass off bleed if you get a skull anyways.
3 with 2 crits so far. Oh, gets the Pierce as well before 2 rerolls. Oh, Zola, Zola reroll as well.
And then forgot his own assassin or baron? There it is.
He's also
okay.
doing it, so that's 5 with Pierce, 6 with Pierce.
6 with Pierce,
5.
and a skull to pass bleed to Mephisto.
Isn't he immune? He is not.
He is a red-blooded man.
He sure is. That's a very back-breaking turn here if you're Johnny.
Jesus Christ.
I really wonder what he has planned to pull himself out of this position, because it is not looking good for him.
Well, I mean, because, yeah, since we're at an even, quote-unquote, even trade of 2 days models for 2 models, despite its 7 to 4 wide. Not the not the best trades of a 2 and a 3 threat for
9
uh
threat.
9 2/3 of a 5th threat currently. With a rocket that can auto kill no matter who is associated
That is
into
true.
Mephisto.
I think you still leave him up for the next round, but it's still really, really scary. I'm not even sure, like, Spender looking like 5 spikes in a row is gonna get him out of this. Because because Dutch here is still looking to score, like, whoops, that was,
And yeah, Johnny wanting to just kill 23 naturally.
she was within 2 here, yeah.
Because there's not much A-bomb can do besides walk, gainer somebody, and
Throw a big terrain,
hope.
I guess.
And well, since it's gainer, if he probably wants to grab that senator.
That's true.
Since these all gainers, it messes up the power economy.
Oh, that's true.
But also, if you pass, then I think Zola just takes 2 pot shots at Mephisto. You associate someone in.
Looks like Johnny's debating what to do here. Looks like he is doing his main 7-die gainer into Strucker.
Decent hit.
Yeah, both players doing their rerolls.
So you got the wild hit, so there is a forced push after attack. Oh, never mind. He just gets the daze.
Yep. So 3 damage coming
No
through.
mercy?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank God, okay.
Yeah, now you probably pick it up in Spender, I would expect.
If you're within 3 of Zola, I would like a Spender into him, because he's got two physical defense dice, no rerolls, and it's 8 physical.
Yeah.
And
B4 damage throw if you get the wild, so.
Yep.
That looks like A-Bomb is picking up the token. But yeah, looks like he is likely to Spender here into Zola.
And on the off chance you get the throw and daze a Bob with it, you still have all according to plan power since all your guys just got shot in the face.
That's true. I think you're looking at using Brace maybe if you're Dutch. No blocks. That looks like a dazed Zola.
All right. I think there's a wild before damage throw.
There is yeah. Before damage throw.
Yeah, so could force out Brace, and then if he does, you play all according to plan, and you run it back.
Yeah. Agreed. Now with Baba's last activation, like I think you double walk next to Zemo, pick up the Senator, score 2 VP, right?
Yeah, I think that's a good, just totally fine and good Bob activation.
Looks like Johnny's eyeing throwing Zola into Bob. Now, do you brace here or take it? Because Zola is still size 3, right? So you need to block 2 in order to live. Yeah, looks like we are seeing the brace. Like,
okay.
Here, Bob being able to pick up the tokens and be on the console is still 2 VPs, right? So like, your brace is giving you 2 VPs here. I think is a good way to look at it.
If you're Dutch, you go for the VPs. Yeah, you go to Zemo, grab the Senator. If you want to go for aggro, you could rocket Mephisto and just say, "Hey, I had fun dazing 3 of your 4 models to my 4 dazes."
That's true, but I think here you'd still be looking at scoring 4 VPs, putting you at 10. Yeah, looks like he is eyeing maybe just doing the gainer. Yeah, I think if you could gainer here into Mephisto, you do it, just because you get to walk Hydra Tactics and pick up the Senator afterwards. But if you can't, I think you probably just go for the VPs, right?
Yeah. I think just VPs, yeah.
because it puts the score at 10-6 for Dutch. And that, like, 2 VPs from World Domination is looking very scary at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so 4 to
I
3.
think three,
4
three
to
for Johnny. Yeah.
4 because he's also controlling the. Oh yeah, Shadowlands is had one. Yeah, it's just showing up on the.
Oh, the overlay's messed up because I think the grunts had it for a second, then it never took it away.
Yeah, but he's controlling the console next to Zola.
Oh yes, 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 yes. So who goes first? 'Cause you have an injured Loki that could just get chunked by Zemo again, or
I think it has to be
a
Mephisto, right?
get the big beam off of to hit, say, 3 models between Weapon X, Strucker, and X-23.
Yeah. That's what I'd probably be looking at. Like, you get Cruelty. Ideally, you can daze 2, maybe all 3 of them.
You also get away from 23 just so she doesn't have a very easy frenzy.
Yeah. I think that's a good call. So yeah, I think Mephisto is probably what you'd be looking for the most. And just beaming those models. Like you get to place next to Weapon X, you do a gainer, then beam.
Yeah, you deal Weapon X, maybe get the token, beam 9 energy through all 3 of them, and see how it goes from there.
It's not too bad. Like you still get the extra attack on Weapon X, the ESP leakage, and his main attack becomes an AOE, an area too, which with Mephisto is really good. So like he's not as bad on his injured side.
Yeah. Yeah, real tough from Johnny of who just goes first.
Yeah, because he has to put both a lot of attrition and scenario pressure at the same time, and like losing losing an activation or like having a less impactful activation, can be really bad for him. Like game losing bad.
I think it has to be, yeah, I think it has to be Mephisto, and he just hopes Loki doesn't get 2 tapped by Zemo again.
Yeah, and like being within range 2, you're liable to like be spendered with Master Swordsman twice in a row,
Yeah.
and that can be really really spooky. That's definitely a very tough decision. And here, like, missing... If you miss the days on Weapon X, it also puts you in such a rough spot.
Yeah, because now he's got a huge spender just to double hit Daredevil again and try to just take out your leader.
Yeah. So, Mephisto looks like he is spending 2 for How Can I Be of Service on Weapon X the Man. Yeah, I think he's looking at distances to set up the beam. Yeah, I think you can very comfortably get all 3. And,
100%,
and
yeah.
be on the point. You will have to be base to base in base contact with Weapon X though.
Yeah, and then no sacks from Dutch, so he just has to take all these attacks, and there's a Shadowlands reroll in all of them because they're all contested in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah. But all of his models do get the Strucker reroll for as long as he's there.
True.
Looks like Mephisto's also able to get on the point. And
Good.
looks like he gets all 3 models.
All right, so not paying taxes.
I think you go with the gainer first, right into Weapon X.
Well, because that it has to be the 6 Mystic first for the
Oh yeah,
service.
that's true. Not paying.
Okay, he gets it.
Yeah. And I think here I would do like the main gainer first. No, I think you beam first, then
I would,
gainer
yeah.
because of
I
the
would rip the
potential
beam.
to incinerate. Yeah. So beaming all 3 models.
I would say Strucker,
Strucker
first. Just get that reroll out of there.
Yep. Looks like Johnny agrees with us.
9 and 3, one reroll each. Solid hit.
Solid hit. 6 successes is good. With 2 crits. Both of them converting. I don't think Strucker can live through this, right? Nope. He's just
8 to 2.
off the
Cool.
boards. Mephisto doing Mephisto things, so this is an X-23, I presume?
I believe so.
Ooh, that is pretty soft. If this is into Weapon X, I think you're very happy here if you're Dutch.
Yeah, because she'll just heal it back anyway,
Yeah.
so this is basically free power if you don't get,
Looks like it is
oh.
an X-23 because Zola.
Oh, Zola
spent for
rerolls.
rerolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Assassin. Ooh, throw 3.
Blocks it. Gets incinerated. Yeah. So into Weapon X the man, rolling his -1 defense dice. 1 block. Ooh, that's a very soft hit. You still have access to the gainer and cruelty. So like that's
And
gonna
it
give...
auto incinerates as well.
Yeah. So like I think here you do the gainer, hope to get a damage, and then cruelty in. Yeah.
So Weapon X is +2 dice, -2 dice, so he's just, I think, 2.
Yeah, I think that gets him. Yep.
Perfect. Pretty decent spot, because now you do bleed for 1, but X-23 can't truly kill Mephisto, since if she spenders, you deal into Shadowlands.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see Zemo try to
Oh, yeah.
get Loki. Get Loki here. Yeah, we see 2 for Master Swordsman and 2 for Steel Rush.
Right, 6 and 4.
So far 4 hits and 3 blocks, so not too bad.
Solid. Skull.
No skulls. 1 more reroll. So far dealing 2. Poking him for 2. With the bleeds. Oh, I like it. Move for...
Are you doing enough for charge, spender, master swordsman into Zola rerolls?
never
mind.
You have the move from Steel Rush to just
Yeah.
get there. And
Never
then
mind, so fast.
you get to Spender, Master Swordsman again, then move to the point behind.
And we go on World Dom Watch again.
Not with a Dazed Weapon X. But
if he gets to the detonation console.
no skulls, 1 block. I think if you're Dutch here, you're looking for blood. 5 rerolls. All converts, no
Everything
skulls.
Converts. Jesus. 7 to 1, Loki dead. That's
Sa-
a lot of output.
Gone. That's the saddest, one of the saddest Lokis I've seen in a while.
Oh, Jesus.
And we're back on World Domination Watch.
A little bit. They do have to get rid of a healthy A-bomb on that backside next to Zola, which would be a tough ask for anybody.
Oh, that's true.
So we're halfway there.
But like with both Bob and Zemo currently scoring 2 VPs each, and like Bullseye hidden behind the size 3 silo, like Dutch is looking very likely to score a lot of points this round again.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna laugh if this happens. If Zola at some point does the spender into a bomb, it's on damage advances the target off. So
Ooh.
that's a displacement Dutch has in the arsenal on top of say X-23 being able to get to Mephisto's side.
That's true. That could be a spicy way to get the world domination trigger.
For two VPs, then you have Zemo and Bob scoring 4 total, and that gets you what you want.
Yeah, looks like
Or
X-23
just
is
23 kills.
buildering?
Uh,
Oh no, looks like A-Bomb is
well,
going into 23.
oh, yep.
That makes more sense. She's currently holding a token, so he gets to reroll. 3, X-23 cannot reroll, she takes 2 here.
With all of forced push.
Yeah, and nothing really to backstop, so she probably just gets very out of the way. You can still throw a size 3 long at her. Then hopefully get her that way.
I can see Johnny hoping to get 1 more damage in so he could walk in radiation zone just to diciously chip that last bit in there.
Yeah, looks like she's not heading the barrels. Too far here.
Okay, so it's a single spender activation from 23 for her possibilities for next activation.
Yeah.
Just you could gainer Zola and then throw a size 3 because he already braced, so that's
That looks like, yeah, size 3
oh.
going into Zola.
Mhm.
No. Maybe not.
Punch then throw.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Uh, 3 hits. Zola blocking 1. He can reroll on defense as well. Oh no, he's skull locked. So takes 2.
Yeah.
And gets pushed as well. At least he can backstop the push into the terrain.
I think you're fine if you don't, just because you
Yeah.
throw what long from A-bomb.
Yes.
Yeah, you snipe those things. So if Zola blocks 0 on the size 3, he does go down.
Looks like he lives.
He lives on 1.
I think that's where you spend her twice, right? Into A-bomb to get the displacement.
Yeah, and then you have Bullseye can just
Walk and get the
walk.
points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's doing.
Oh, you could spender him into 23 range.
Ooh, that's
So she
true.
gets.
She gets the double
So if you
spender.
do it, yeah. So if you double spender, get A-bomb low, and then 23 just spenders off of A-bomb, frenzies to go hit, say, Mephisto, and do a whole chain of a flurry of activations or actions.
Casual 5 successes on the spender. Deal
Ooh.
3 to A-bomb. Gets the slow, so he heals for 1 as well. Oh, he opts to do his reroll first. Converts it for half of the job.
4, 5, 6.
Because the
I
short.
don't know how I feel about Zola doing good. I've always been one of those people just like, oh, I only played Skull 2, Zemo, and Bob. That's it. And now I'm just.
Oh, I like
beside
it.
myself.
Moving on the points. Looks like he forgot to heal from the leadership. Oh no, he has no leaders. So.
Strucker's dead, yeah.
Yeah, putting himself within range of X-23 for rerolls. Pings with the console. So much damage.
Oh, the hits just keep on coming.
It never ends. So that was a pretty solid Zola activation. I don't think...
That was good. It's good for a 3-threat.
Yeah, Johnny's definitely getting chewed by that Hydra list. I was expecting blood, but not that much.
Me too. I was thinking Mummy and Bullseye come out here for all the I don't know, Mummy with just a billion souls off all these Hydra stuff. I suppose. I guess he wanted the mobility, but it's kind of backfiring from just the volume of activations in
Yeah.
front of him.
I think here, if you're Dutch, you just like go with Bob and pseudo pass, right? Like your X-23 is
Yeah,
not really in any
Bob shuffles.
danger. Bullseye, I guess, could like walk and do things. Nah, Bullseye's a good candidate to go into Mephisto. Like it forces a kind of awkward sack. Or like just X-23 trying to go there as well.
Yeah, because you can get Bullseye can hit and run Spender somebody. I
Yeah.
mean, likely Mephisto to force the associate token to come out of there.
Yeah, that's what I would think. And then it frees up X-23 to try and get him as well.
You could just walk over and just Spender A bomb.
I
Zola rerolls make you flush, and you'll have the Senator scoring 6 points
yeah
off of your models. You don't need to touch Mephisto at all. It's just
yeah you score out.
because Zemo is holding one. It's just on the overlay, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes. Okay.
Zemo is currently holding one.
Yeah. So it's currently 7 points on Dutch's side from
Yes.
three senator holders and three.
Yeah, 3 and 3.
6 points.
6 points. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's on Johnny to change parity at this point, and yeah, 23 can double spender A bomb and just go hang out with Zola, and there's not
Much.
too much
Yeah.
Johnny can do about it.
Like you hope your Shadowlands days KOs Zemo, and that's kind of it. Like you have access to like the builder and cruelty, I guess. Yeah, looks like he is picking up the Senator. Oh, bat and hook into Bullseye.
Interesting choice. This no damage.
He gets the advance. Bullseye get a parting shot though.
On damage or just on attack?
On attack. Yeah, after an attack targeting this character is resolved.
Oh, yep. So this might be a misplay by Johnny.
Well, if he wants to, if his objective was to advance towards Bullseye, I think you're fine.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I think he wants to get closer to X-23.
Ah, okay.
Having 2 damage taken already means that, like, if you bat and hook into Cruelty, like, you have a decent line of dazing her.
Mm-hmm. And she's only 2 dice because the Incinerate, but she does have a couple Zola rerolls offered to her if need be.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like we are seeing the parting shot from Bullseye. Ooh, I like it. To put yourself within daze range of Abomination. Because that means
Yeah.
Bullseye can, like, dicelessly steal his Senator and still clutch, like, the VPs.
Yeah, because now dazing 23 does nothing essentially for points wise.
Yeah, which is not what you want to see. So it looks like she is so far blocking 1.
I think not enough, even if it's
Ooh.
converted.
Yeah, if the reroll from 23 converts, it even denies the cruelty. Ooh, yeah. Because cruelty requires damage, so yeah, I don't think that's good. I think that's kind of game.
think so too.
Well, I think here, if you're Dutch, you can try to go for world domination for style points. If you manage to like get rid of Mephisto, if you
If
daze,
you could daze Mephisto, yeah.
yeah, if you daze Mephisto, you just score world dom.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting. Going after.
just to get the
Napalm
free
first?
move, right?
Oh, I guess possible frenzy gets you 2 attacks
Yeah,
into Mephisto or two deals. Dutch, you just dump rerolls here, right? And
yeah,
just
that's what he's doing.
get a bunch of Zola. Yeah.
Yeah, with the Pierce as well. That's yeah, you get the frenzy and the medium move.
Mhm.
And like Bullseye is now just. Oh, it also lets
You just-
Bullseye daze Mephisto, right? Because you force both
Oh,
tokens
and
out from
begin-
X23.
If that ranged walk gets in there, then yes. Or if walking in range 4 can reach Mephisto, which on deadline it probably should.
Yeah, looks like Frenzy's coming in. I expect.
So deal. Okay. Yep. Oh, the placement. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because Daredevil's injured.
Yeah. Yeah. Trying not to overlap any models. Yep, that's range 1. So, like, Daredevil is unlikely to daze here at the KO. But
He's probably fine.
yeah. He's still rolling just 3. And the X23 can do X23 things. Not with 2 hits. No, he does not. Nasty 0 blocks. Alright.
Ooh.
Into 3 hits. Alright. That's liable to actually just get him. I still think you Spender into Mephisto again.
Yeah, force the cards out.
Yeah.
And you still have enough money to touch point to make Mephisto drop it for even more style points.
Oh, that's true. So Spender is sacked this time. 1 block. That's 3. If this converts, that just gets him.
Pierce doesn't matter.
No, she
just
has a
because it's
reroll though.
blanks. Oh yeah.
Nope, 1 short. MCP special.
All right, who gets the deadline touch?
Yeah, I think you're kind of happy regardless, right? I think you do it on Mephisto. Yeah.
All right, let's see if Dutch flexes on him just to
I think that's.
walk Spender.
Oh,
Mephisto.
I think they're counting VPs. But I think
Yeah.
I would still try to go for the style points of World Domination. No, Dutch! No! Don't miss it! Oh, sad.
All right, World Dawn watch has ended.
Yep.
1, 2.
Like, I'm pretty sure he had the range 4 here, right?
I think for sure a walk range 4 gets him there. Cool. I think they're done.
Yep.
Hop in chat. Yep.
Okay. Hey, Dutch. Good job. Very, very,
Good job to Dutch. How dare you?
very entertaining team. Well, let me finish. Let me finish. Good job. Good job. Good job on missing world domination. The chat is sad.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna let that shit happen. Absolutely not.
He could have done it like right now, just for style.
He didn't control this one.
What a
Bullseye
can walk
moves.
Spender.
Spender Mephisto.
Oh, okay.
Just to send a
Alright, well,
message.
And yeah, just for style points.
Nope.
I could have, and I know I was thinking about that, but it was also
You win regardless. Like,
win regardless, and my dice
Yeah.
my dice helped carry me immensely.
Yeah, the 3 like 5-die attacks that just randomly did like got 7 hits or whatever. Like, okay, fuck me.
Yeah,
I guess.
back breaking.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, all right. Well, what am I supposed to do about that?
yeah. How initially, like at the beginning of the game, how were you feeling playing 4 wide into 7 wide?
I felt okay. I know that he's gonna go up like a point or two, which is totally okay.
Yeah.
But then after that, like yeah, the Zemo just getting like the 5 damage with bleed into Loki into like an extra point with like Deadline Council. I was like, oh okay, sure. But Loki did what he did. Like he cracked back and got like a bunch of stuff, and like the second time he just got randomly blown up and killed.
Yep.
That was a little sadder. One is
Yeah.
fine, but like overall, like it felt okay. Like I didn't feel out of it until the second Loki explosion. So, but up to that point, I was like feeling fine, especially with like the Mephisto beam, just like cooking all 3 of those models was just like okay, just all according to plan, right? And then
Yeah,
it
we
did
were
not
talking
at
we
the
were
end.
talking about that at the beginning of the game, like with Dutch's only throw being on Bob, and 4 wide versus 7 wide, you kind of had 2 dead cards here.
Yeah, for sure. I like definitely should have known that he wasn't gonna have any like throw guys. Do you have a throw model and I'm just an idiot?
Yeah, is
Um,
Abe on
Oh.
your list?
No.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't have a throw guy.
Let's go Spender and Bob Rocket. So
Yeah,
like,
that should have 100% been Recal or like Shadow Org or something. Especially with like this team too. Shadow Org's not hateful.
Yeah, I think I would have liked
know a
to see
bunch of your guys.
Shadow Org here.
Yeah, I definitely baited myself with Brace. So.
And I think there's an argument for Giant's Blood as well.
I think that would have been just cash money into Zemo. You like the second time I could just like up the sunset
Get out of
and
there.
Stranded. Yeah. So yeah, no, that was definitely on me.
Was
goofed
there
on
any
turn 0.
considerations for you to go 5 wide instead of playing Abomination with like Mummy and Bullseye?
Bullseye just kind of like he was probably that might have been okay. I was expecting to kind of go. I got Senators, which is like generally like chaos in like the middle, and it was chaotic.
Oh, it
So,
sure was.
I got like the kind of like setup in like the game I wanted, but yeah, things just got a little away from me a little too quickly. So yeah, but yeah, like Mummy's great, and Mummy is like pretty solid in here too. He has like some tools that can like really like mess with Mummy and like displace him. Like Zola's kind of an asshole, funnily enough, into like Mummy because you generally can get like the 1 damage, and like if you get Spenders off, it's really sad. And then yeah, I don't know. Mummy might have been
Zola?
okay. That
Not
might have
bad.
been a little better. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was a very good showing for Arnim Zola. Like he was a very proactive model this game.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely like miscalculated too. I like was thinking his range was 3. I like walked my Mephisto or like brought my Mephisto up into that because I was trying to like not give him scientific method turn
Yeah,
1
Turn 1.
and make him work for it, and then I just like stepped on that rake. So
Yeah, the scientific method dealing 5 damage on Mephisto was super free. No, it was on Shadowlands, right?
Yeah, it was a big like 8.
that was a
8
one
mission
shot
Shadow.
Shadow.
Into Shadowlands,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
like the yeah,
massive.
even rolling skulls or anything, just raw dice.
Raw
Just go.
dog.
Yeah.
I've got 8 dice. It's 75% success rate, right? Oh,
With skulls and stuff, it's probably pretty okay, right? Like,
Yep.
I can't
Like-
imagine it's like it's probably like
Oh,
at least
yeah.
like a 60%er to like not 60%er to one shot me, but like deal a lot of damage. And I even felt so good too after like I attacked you with like Mephisto. I like drew out the your heal card and like left you on 1 power, so you didn't have charge or anything either. So you're just kind of
Yeah.
there. And you had to like walk, and it's like, okay, 1 attack I will certainly survive. What could possibly go wrong? So, but no.
I'm gonna kill you with my mind.
Yeah, Matt got leaked on, and he fell over. Poor guy. Yeah, but no, that was
Alright.
a lot of fun, Dutch. So yeah,
Yep. Thanks to both of you for a very, very entertaining game, and thanks for Brady for joining me on comments. Is
Yeah, of
there
course.
anything you guys want to plug, shout outs, or anything before we end the stream?
well, I'm looking forward to the rest of my teammates beating the rest of your teammates. So this loss
I
means
did.
nothing.
I did my bit. I'm hoping at least one of the other two can pull it out. And also, just people should play more Zola. Zola's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect that guy after games into him. Like, I do not think he's I think he's actually like kind of solid.
Yeah.
For-
He showed you how it's done.
Yeah, well, he didn't do all that much. It was scientific method on from the next that did the most of it.
Getting
He just
to
kind of made a couple of goofy attacks.
getting to
Hey,
move
he put you in the
Abomination.
box blast.
I did get boxed. That's true.
Just actual 6 successes on 6 dice.
Yeah, normal stuff. It's perfectly fine. So
MCP dice giveth and they taketh.
yeah, that they do, and I am definitely playing into that with Death Squad. So. It'd be like that sometimes, but yeah, thank you guys so much for streaming. This was great, a lot of fun.
Thank you
So.
for streaming. It was fun. Thank you very much for the game.
Thanks to everyone.
Bye.
Have a good rest of your evenings.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye.